Ooh, I look beautiful in low light. So very sultry. Last night, a lover's quarrel. I was thinking about you. Hurt more than I can say. And it was kind of dirty. All night. And the hello, my children. It's Justice. So this week on Choreology, we are either going to do song covers or a free rant. I'm sure you all expect me to do a song cover, considering that's kind of what I do. But that'd become a cop-out, wouldn't it? Like, oh, Justice doing his thing. So I'm gonna do the rant. If you are interested in hearing my covers, I will leave a link in the description, so you can check that out. I just released the remastered version of my 6th record. So my rant is going to be completely unscripted, because who the fuck scripts rants? So I might ramble a little bit, but I'm going to be talking about expectations within the family. Like, what your family expects you to be. I'm a prime example. So, I was raised in a picture-perfect home with my mother, my dad, and our family dog. You know, suburbia. Until you take a closer look. That's actually my stepdad, and I'm actually not the perfect child. You see, whenever we go out, my mother always likes to make sure that we're all on our best behavior. We're a happy family. I'm not gonna go into huge detail about my home life. Like, it's not bad, guys. Like, I don't want you to get the wrong idea. But it's also not as perfect as my mother likes to make it look like. I'm probably the realist, because I was raised Catholic. Yeah. Catholic. I'm kind of a bad kid, to be real with you guys. Like, not so much lately, because I have been getting ready to get married and settle down. But I smoke and drink. I'm kind of a free burning soul. I kind of like to do my thing. And it's like, I'm not very religious. The closest thing I follow is probably Wicca. And whenever I try to talk to my family about my practices, it's always like, on one hand, it's like my good little Catholic grandmother is like, oh, well, it's good you believe in something. It's as if it would be such a letdown if I were atheist. Or like, you know, and then I'd talk about what I believe in my practices versus theirs. One of my main focuses is my focal point. I usually use fire. So they always get up in arms because I always start controlled fires. Very controlled fires. I'm very, very responsible. But it's like, my mother's like, don't do that. And I'm like, hey mom, how about your rosary? Like, that's your instrument. And both of them are just as safe. And then when it comes to politics, I've got a very liberal family. Very verbal with their politics. They love their politics. And it's like, when I first told my family that I don't ever plan on voting, condemned! Bad kid, Justice. Bad. Like, I don't talk about politics, because I'm always going to get condemned one way or another. Growing up the bad kid, you know? It's not so easy. But it's not hard either. I mean, I've been true to me this whole time. It's gotten me this far, you know? And so, I don't know, where are my bad kids out there? Give this video a thumbs up if you're a bad kid. Or if you're not. I don't care. Just like my video. It makes me happy. So yeah, rant over, I guess. I hope that I caught somebody's attention. You know, made a good point for somebody. Maybe there's another bad kid out there who is listening right now. Just make sure you be yourself. And even though it's hard sometimes to be yourself in specific households that expect you to be a certain way, keep at it. Keep doing you. Love you guys. Thanks so much for listening. Stay sexy.